Yo! What is crack-a-lackin', y'all? What is crack-a-lackin'? F's in the chat. Okay. We got Dune. We got Dune looking solid. We got Dune looking pretty. Okay, cool. Let's do some intros. What is good, y'all? It is your boy, ThaniaBear, a.k.a. Natty, a.k.a. that nigga. And we're back at it again. In a while. It's been a while. We've been pretty inconsistent, I'd say. Ooh, man, look like I'm sweating my balls out. We've been relatively inconsistent when it comes to the stream, but I'll have you know we've been pretty consistent in terms of developing the systems that will get us back into what we're doing currently, which is making content. I've been spending a lot of time in Notion, maybe a little too much time, but all in all, been developing some digital products, some cool things for people that want to engage and work with me in a more intimate level, whether it's with business or creativity. I've been listening to more music that are not my demos, which has been great. I was supposed to listen to the Justin Bieber album, but I've just only been listening to the Clips album because it's fire. Shout out to the Clips. Now, today, if you didn't already see, we are going to be taking the foray into Dune Awakening. Now, normally we'd be doing like a guitar jam session, or like, I'd make a sample, or I would listen to some unreleased music or all that. Nah, not today. Today is purely, and when I mean purely, I truly mean purely. Today is purely a Let's Play kind of day. And normally I try to batch a lot of these. I'm kind of just like throwing that strategy out the window, to be honest with you, because one, the Final Fantasy Let's Play needs to get out there. So at this point, the Final Fantasy Let's Play, what I have of it, I'm just gonna, feed the streets, and just give y'all that. But in regards to the Expedition 33 Let's Play, I didn't do it with a webcam. Only did it audio. I thought it looked cleaner. Now I learn more about just how people care about seeing your face and just how you engage. Even though it might be tacky, I will bring the webcam in, which on the Expedition 33 Let's Play, that's going to be after like episode 12. So apologies for everything before episode 12. But yeah, no, we're just going to go more into gaming. I'm not going to be as bullish on the edit. Whenever I get the ability to get an editor, we'll get an editor. But until then, we're just rocking what we can right now with what we got. But all the boring yapping aside, it's time to get into Dune Awakening. Now, if you're wondering what the instrumental is in the background, that is an unreleased record that I do not have out yet because I'm an artist. I take my time. But it'll be coming out at some point soon. So, stay tuned for all of those things and whatnot. But we are going to mute that boy. Yes, we are. All right. Now, my Brody Rod, he is also playing this game. And he just sent me his server that he's on, because this is a multiplayer, massive multiplayer RPG title. Now, we're just going into this blind, y'all. I've seen him play the game some, so I kind of have an idea of what the gameplay is going to be, or have somewhat of an expectation. But outside of that, haven't watched the beginning intro graphics, so I'm excited for that. Let's see, warning, risk of seizure, immediately stop playing, consult a doctor if you experience any symptoms. Understandable, dude. I would like to see a doctor if I came under such duress. Alright, got it compiling shaders. Man, that's a shit ton of shaders if you really think about it. Imagine 29,000 people in one room. It'd be quite huge. Also, another thing too, I am somewhat caught up on Dune lore or read on Dune lore, but all right, hold up.
I dream of it,
All right,
amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood.
interesting. Okay.
But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste.
Okay.
Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated.
Damn, nigga. There's so much lore. I'm just trying to take it in.
No Lizan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Okay. No pressure. You know what I mean? Just all of the perceivable universe. Okay. All right. So servers. All right. Let's see if I remember. All right. Let's see here. Do any of these look familiar to what he sent me? Okay, this is a lot of servers. Holy damn. Okay, I should probably search for it. Okay, real quick. One second. Let me get my cheating device. Black Rock. All right, so Flat Rock. And then it was Kafash.
Approach, prisoner.
All right, we're in. Approach, prisoner, you say? How rude. I have a name. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have a name. That's the whole point, probably.
Show yourself, child.
Ah, so this is the customization screen. All right, cool. Let's see here. Choose some preset. Alright, we're gonna go for what? Super tall. We always go for super tall. Arm thickness. Thick ass arms. Not too thick legs. Neck thickness, of course, a little bit of this. And then chest, let's go for 8. Why not? Alright, cool. We're rocking. Big man, slightly small legs. Skin's home. We gotta go dark skis, bro. That's where we're at. Okay. See, vitiligo, now we're chilling. Freckle density, now we're chilling. Alright, face type. Alright, stronger features. Some age, too old. Let's do like right there for, you know what I mean? Head details. We're not going that heavy to head details. Sclera tint. Interesting darkness. Probably right here. Eye details. Squint. Nah. Eye size kind of bit big. Iris size a little big. You know what I mean? And don't really care too much here. Let's see here. Nose details. I'm not tripping. Skin. I'm not really tripping on any of that. Hairstyle. All right. What we got going? Dog, that's impressive. Okay, we got some curls. We got textured hair, if you will. All right, let's see. Oh. Okay, I ain't mad at that actually. Hold up, now it's kind of clean. All right, we got this, which we probably will rock that. Wild. Not mad at that. Not mad at this. Big forehead gang. Okay. Yeah, we're rocking this. Alright. Taper fade. You gotta get a low taper fade, nigga. Alright, but for real though. And of course, every game we play, we always go for the lightest hair, eyebrow style. Damn, nigga bushy little motherfucker. Go like right there. Nothing too crazy. Eyebrow color. Gotta go light. Beard style. Yep, let's do that. Beard color. I already know. And let's see, any tattoos? Let's see here. Hard or nah, that one's harder. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's even cooler. Yeah, I'm kind of fucking with that. That's still too edgelordy for me. Yeah, now we're doing that. And let's see. Anything else here? Eye makeup, lip style. I do not care. Finish character. All right, character name. Let's see. What type of vibe are we getting here? What are we getting whenever we look at this dude here? I don't know. It can't be profanity, slurs, or links. That's tough. No hyperlinks, no activities. I'm getting... I gotta really think on this. Meeber Shmee. That's his name. His name is Meeber Shmee. And I will hear nothing other than that. I don't even know what I just said. Alright, Dune Awakening features a guided journey that locks the research menu until certain steps are completed. Advanced survival players may prefer to unlock the research menu from the beginning. Let's keep it locked for now. Accept this character and start the game. We're here, baby. Meeber Shmee. Coming at you live.
Have they told you what I am?
I guess, yeah.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin.
Alright,
Where were you born?
Alright, where was I born? Okay, so we're setting the vibes here, okay. So we got Gady Prime, we got Chizuk, we got Kaldan, we got Kaitan, and then we got Ix. Alright, so Gady Prime. A heavily industrialized volcanic world, the baronial seat of House Harkonnen is controlled by a network of dense urban enclaves. Dialogue trait, deception, unique emote, Harkonnen curse. Okay. You got the Chisuk homeworld, a rich and verdant agri-world of rolling hills and river-fed valleys. The music planet is the center of culture, civility, and the Imperium. I think I didn't.
World. A grand center of the arts.
I really didn't even have to think about the rest.
The order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Where is my place amongst the Chizuk? We got the educated caste that serves the great houses and administers imperial bureaucracy. Bondsmen are casually known as the citizen class. Okay. And then we have the Na Familia, a caste reserved for essential members of a noble household or retinue. Na Familia are afforded certain privileges and protections by their status. Okay, and then we got Pion, the vast peasant labor force that drives the imperial engine. Pions are bound to the fief in which they live and are considered the property of their lord. I can't be no Pion. I'm a pie. I can't finish that. I thought I was going somewhere. So it's essentially saying, do you want to be high class, middle class, or low class? I kind of want to be low class because I feel like a lot of shenanigans can be gotten. But then if I start high class, I get a lot of money. Money, right? I like money. I like money a lot. Money sounds nice. Money sounds good. Seems ideal. I am in somewhat of a quandary. I really want high class. Because I just feel like the dialogue trait of nobility goes far, but then being the bondsman, I can relate with a lot of people. I don't know, something. Okay, let's do bondsman.
There is always work to be done. And millions like you to do it.
Okay, I feel there's a lot of haterade.
In your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Alright, we got Sword Master. Revered throughout the Imperium, sword masters of the fallen Gnar school still represent the pinnacle of fighting prowess in the known universe. Alright, so by training Swordmaster, close quarter aggression, starting ability, knee charge propels yourself forward. It's a battle with a terrific knee charge against the enemy. You can access additional skills later. Bene Gesserit Acolyte, a shadowy all-female order with a deliberately obscure agenda. Adepts of the Sisterhood are prized by nobility and feared by the rest of the Imperium. So, Bene Gesserit, physical mastery manipulation. Starting ability, voice compel. Use the voice to force someone towards your position from afar. Okay. Mentat, a secretive and insular organization. The Order of Mentats conditions their adherents to store and analyze vast amounts of data at superhuman speeds. Mentat recon and strategy. Deploy a Suspenser Boyd dart projector that uses motion detection to cover a field of fire. A lot of thinking, not for me. Trooper, every great house of the Landstrat fields its own standing army, what the fuck? Or house guard. And the backbone of these formations are career soldiers known as troopers. Training, trooper, offense, and demolition. Starting ability, Shigawire Claw. Shoot a barb that attaches you to a surface, then rapidly pulls you towards that position. All these are cool. I'm somewhere between Bene Gesserit and Swordmaster. I kind of want to be able to just run up on niggas and just slice them up, you know what I mean? But then I also feel like in this game, I'm going to want to, I might want some magic powers.
Yes, I have heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon.
Hater.
The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
I have spoken truth, lady. And I'll have you know, they're pretty truthful. Yeah, alright, cool, I'll walk out.
Here.
Nope, it's not how that works. It's not how it works. Nope, why are you doing that, dog? Stop doing it, bro. It's not a good look.
Put your hand in the box.
Alright. I put my hand in the box.
I hold at your neck the Gomja bar. The high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Okay. Everything depends on this, I guess. I mean, what else do I got? You know what I mean?
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
I will know when it is done. That is the worst advice. But alright, I mean, we're here. Well, there's not much else I can really do about that. I'm not gonna lie though, the graphics in this game, granted, they haven't really gotten to experience it just yet. Pretty nice. Alright, cool. So all I really retain from all that is I'm in the middle class. They got people tripping everywhere because it's pandemonium, and I need to use my powers to save people and find a person that's sleeping. That's all I registered from all that. Alright, what we got here? What we got here? What we got? I was about to say, you better not miss, man. Like, you're part of the intro sequence. How awkward would that be? Missing and you're part of a cinematic intro sequence. Bro, you lose your job. Okay, so not nice, dude.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world. No, not the Al-Shaheed Ahadi. No, Arista said it was just a dream.
Okay.
I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
Come on, man. I need you to get up. We need to figure out what's going on right now, brother. All right. We're active. Let's get it. Done with the sequence. And now we're moving around. Okay, you got some niggas lying out. Okay, that brother, he got some stomach ache over there. Okay. Oh, it's adorable. Died next to the loved one. Damn, kind of messed up though. They all burnt. All right, let's get moving, man. Man, why do I look like I just had like the worst case of food poisoning? Okay, we got some cultural art. Possible important lore. Come back, maybe never. Okay. We're moving, we're schmoving. Ooh, take firm kit. What's this? Crafting, okay. And the crafting menu allows you to craft useful items from the components you find in the world. Craft a scrap metal knife to cut through the membrane blocking the path. Alright. Cool. Alright. We got one in queue. Lovely. Crafted and added to backpack. Okay. And that's... So now we go to inventory. Loadout. I guess it already auto-equipped that. That's pretty cool. And then equip items on the hotbar. And then cut moisture seal. Ooh, and I got some fabric from that. Nice, okay. I'm dehydrated. Partially replenish your hydration levels by drinking dew from dew flowers. Okay. Alright, so my dew limit is reached. Interesting. Okay, so there's a limit of drinking dew. Odd, but alright. Okay. Alright, so it shows the weight of items too on top of, you know, the item I got. That's pretty nice. We'll enjoy that here. Got more dew down there. I guess we gotta jump down, I guess. Plant fiber can be found. Okay, couldn't read that, but heal kits can be used to regain lost health. Craft a heal kit from the crafting menu. Sure thing. First, let me get all this plant fiber. Okay, let me get on the plant fiber. I thought you can get you. We got my plant fiber. Okay, let's start doing it. All right, utility consumables. Let's craft the max, brother. Why not? Cool. Crafting add to the backpack. I think I should be able to just... Cool. And that keeps on going. Does that happen in the background? Alright, so then 2 to use heal kit. Nice. Now, climbing terrain instructors can help you to explore new areas or reach a vantage point. Climbing will drain your stamina. Cool. And then left control to release. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. Alright, so far the controls are relatively intuitive and smooth. We're liking it. Okay. Getting all the harvest you possibly can. Stamina drains while climbing, recharges automatically unless you're sprinting, understandably so. We're collecting all the plant fibers you get because that's what we do. We're farmers. We're farmers. Cut through that, boy. Oh, I love that transition. That was so nice. What? That was a clean ass transition, bruh. Ooh, everything on fire. Hold up now. Wait a minute. What happened to the game? I guess niggas crash landed. It's all good. It happens.
So then, you're not quite dead.
Yeah, we're not quite dead, Brody. We're not quite dead. I don't know what to tell you.
Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
Okay, so spaceships? Nukes.
Come, let us speak of our escape.
Okay, not nukes.
Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder.
Alright, I have so many questions for this nigga. Let's see. You mentioned escape. Who are you? What is this place? How do we end up to the crash? I want to say you mentioned escape because it's got a signal next to it, which makes it look special.
There's a way through the barricade, if you do as I say.
Do I trust this nigga? Honestly, even if I don't trust this nigga, I'll just ask him to tell me what to do.
We're gonna need one of their ornithopters.
Ornithopters.
Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above.
Okay.
That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter.
Okay.
He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me.
So enter the ship, find the captain, activate the transmitter. Anything else?
You must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with a Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them. Only those that get in your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long.
Okay, a bit morbid.
His Majesty's Imperial Sardaukar care for naught but the Emperor's interests. And certainly not an errant prison crew bound for the slave pits of Neo Carthag. We are as vermin to them, Offworlder.
Alright.
Yeah. Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Alright. Guess I gotta go turn off the sunstroke.
Stick to the shadows, Offworlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Okay, so spending time in the sun will fill up the sunstroke bar. Once filled, you'll be affected by sunstroke, which increases dehydration rate. To avoid and remove sunstroke, stick to the shadows. Alright, cool. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I am on fire. And I'm in the sun. Not good. Gotta heal up a little bit from that little excursion. Okay. Alright, let's see. We're in the shade. We're doing pretty decent. Gotta get over there somehow. So let's get to the shade over here. Okay, okay. We're getting a good feel for it. What does that button say? It does not tell me what that button is. Oh. Cool. Alright, to escape was the button. I'm over here tripping.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And Offworlder, be careful.
Looting. The bodies of downed enemies. Hold vital tools. Loot the cut array and power pack from the body and equip it. Okay. Alright, so we got the An improvised cutter, harmless to humans. It is uniquely suited to extracting resources. This version works on granite, copper, metal, and ores. Analysis mode shows weak points, depletes power from a power pack, and then the power pack is right there. An essential item that allows the user to operate equipment that requires power. When all power is depleted, stop the current activity to allow the battery to recharge. Automatic recharge. We'd love to see it.
The cutter is primarily a mining tool, off-worlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Alright, so that's analysis mode, and there's fire cut array. Okay, so I can fire right here. The cut array is used for mining resources. The analysis mode displays deep hidden structural weaknesses that can be traced with a cut array laser to yield greater mining resources. So. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna need it. So if it's showing I need to cut this, I need to cut this. Okay. I feel parched. Is there any water nearby? Of course. Let me drink you, brother. Let me get hydrated on my dogs. I'm feeling hydrated by my dogs. Alright. Alright, cool. It makes sense now. I get it.
The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
Alright, so that's where it is.
Ready your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Alright, light attacks. Our quick, multiple light attacks session will stagger the target. Oh, got him. Alright. Parry. Time your block just as the enemy attacks land a parry. A successful parry would stagger the attackers.
Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
You're not leaving here alive. Eyes on hostile.
Okay, it's gonna take a second. It's gonna take a second. Oh, killed him. Too early. Heal kit, let's go. What else you got? I'll take it. Being staggered. Some attacks can cause you to be staggered. Dash in any direction to snap out of a stagger. So Alt. Okay. Alright, so he just popped that at, like, you know, just to see what was up. Alright, I have to kind of like... So I guess I gotta dash through this. Having your hydration level above 1/3 will give you a bonus to your maximum stamina, which is further increased above 2/3. When your hydration is below 1/3, the bonus to your maximum stamina is removed. When it's empty, it becomes dehydrated. You'll start to lose health until you're dehydrated. Okay. Well, we're gonna try and stay as hydrated as possible, eh? Okay. Rise. Heavy and slow blade attacks. Heavy attacks are slow, break, block, and can cause stagger if they land. Shields stop incoming melee attacks and projectiles. Penetrate a shield. First stagger the target and then use a heavy attack. Slow blade attack.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Eyes on enemy.
I gotta get better at that.
Shields up.
Dang, I gotta get good at that parry, man.
They're here.
Let's go. Took a second to kind of get a feel for it, but you know. Takes a second. Alright. I don't perceive anything else to really get here, so we move on.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, there they go.
We only need the leader.
Got him.
I hear I'm a wanted man.
Kinda.
Utland scum. I man tukta lasto breg ada hung un valo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Oh, sword masters.
Stitch.
Got him. Fatality. Fatality. Poor thing, poor thing. If only. If only he was a real one. But alas, it was
Thopter will
not.
have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals.
I mean, you won, so I mean, well deserved. First mission, not too bad. Got a feel for the controls, basic mechanics. We're in this, we're in this.
Get ready. They'll be on us as soon as we break through.
Oh, there they go.
There's too many. Turn us into the storm. They won't follow.
Say that now. Say that now. And then next thing you know, my ass is grabbed.
We're going down!
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now!
Alright. Won't ask questions. Yeah. Running the hell away from that.
You made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Maula outfit won't cut it out here.
Fair, fair, fair. Alright, so the research menu contains designs for equipment and shows the location of necessary components. Use intel points to acquire these designs. Let's see. So makeshift clothing. Sure. Let's research it. Alright, now that we have knowledge how to make all those boys, we're going to go to crafting. And we're going to make all of them. Then we'll craft 2 of those. And then we are going to equip that.
The War of Assassins has
Awesome.
left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter and use it to make a Maula pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
So it seems. Nice. That was I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty clean cut, if you ask me. Juicy cuts to get me in the shade. That's gotta count as shade. This gotta count as shade. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, salvage metal using cutlery. Let's see here. I want to get some of these. Okay. Alright. So now that we're behind the rock, we got some places we can go. You got some salvage metal. Let's see here. Alright. Heck yeah, baby. That's that good efficiency. What? Okay. This is surprisingly cathartic. Like, I wasn't expecting this to feel as, like, just chill and vibey as it is. Oh, missed that horribly. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, we're following the shadows. We're following the shadows. Actually, I'm curious. What if we climbed up here? Okay. Okay. Okay, we got some interesting things. Alright, well, who are them? No clue.
Who's that?
Alright, alright. Alright. It's probably a dumb idea, but we're going to run it.
Who's that? Identify
I
yourself.
need backup!
Okay, okay. Looks like light darts. Not mad at that. And let us heal up a bit from that. Nice. And then money. Okay, we're getting some nice salvage material. And that seems to be a treasure chest. Take all of that. And then okay. I low-key think I did it backwards. That was wild. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I definitely did it backwards. I'm not mad at it though. Okay, well now that we, brother, dude, what is? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I was about to say like, what happened? Okay. Okay, yeah. I see the level design of it anyway. Interesting. But it shows sickles. Does that mean we can farm this? Alright. Crafting. Alright, let's go to research. We can research respawn beacon, a Maula pistol kit, a set including a basic pistol and ammunition, which I mean I think that would be valuable for sure, no? Alright, so yeah, let's research that. So we can do that and light darts. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's go to skills. In skills, we have Compel, which we already have equipped. Use your voice to force a target to your position from afar. Voice abilities require a short period for you to register your opponent before they can be used. Ability must be equipped and activated from the yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. You override your nervous system and musculature with an immense surge of activity, allowing you to run forward at an incredible speed. Ability must be equipped and activated from the activity bar. Could be useful. I definitely see myself being a Bene Gesserit swordsman. Just knowing how I play these type of games. Alright, we're gonna craft one of these guys. Cool. Okay. That's awesome and all. I already have it equipped, so that's cool. Okay. Not too mad at any of this. Okay, my thing is, why does it have this sickle logo if I can't? It's tilting me just a little bit, but not gonna lie, that was pretty fire. So this is somebody's crib. Oh, craft light darts? Bro, say less. I didn't even see that. I wasn't even paying attention to the mission at hand. Let's see, craft 27. Just craft them out. Let's do like 10. Nice. Okay, cool. Secure a safe respawn point. Okay, let's see. Now we want to craft a safe respawn point, which gets us one of these beacons. Okay. Cool. And then we craft one of these boys. Okay. So now that we have one, we gotta place one down. So it's on our wheel now, so I'm assuming it's on 5. Or on 3, rather.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the
Small
sector is
camps can
crawling
be
with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Okay, duly noted. Small camps can be found all over Arrakis, populated with a handful of people trying to survive. These camps can hold scavenge. Okay. AKA, I want to take it from them.
Someone's here.
Yeah, I'm pulling up on them. I do not care. Sheesh. Okay, let's... Alright. Sandworm threat. This bar is at the center of the screen, shows vibrations you are making on open sand. Vibrations will attract the sandworms. When vibration bar turns red, seek safe immediately. The sandworm is nearby. A closer a worm is, the more sensitive it is to vibrations. Take the utmost care when crossing the open desert. Shout out to the sprint we got, because if it wasn't for the sprint, we probably wouldn't got eaten. No cap. All right, so let's scan some things and let's start to get to harvesting, baby. Well, that should be straightforward. Good efficiency. We're breaking down all the things. Yeah, I'm taking all that. Why not? Let's see here. Can I get that? I can get that. I can get the whole. Money. Good efficiency. Yeah, man. Great salvage tools. Great salvage tools. All right. So now we want to research some binoculars, and then we want to make some binoculars. Okay, okay, okay. Let's research them hoes. Let's make them hoes. Okay. Skills. We got 1 skill point. You're able to heal your body more effectively after suffering catastrophic injury, regenerating your health to a higher threshold than normal. Yes. And it's passive? What? We're leveling that up again. It's fire. Okay, crafting. Binoculars. Craft. Let's do it, man. I'm here for it. I love it. Craft completed. Research. Much to do. Much to do. Alright, now that I've crafted these binoculars. Ah. I like that. Nothing to be found over yonder. Okay, okay, okay. Use your ability and kill scavengers. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I see a thing. Ooh, scavenger camp? Scavenger camp? A scavenger camp. Looks like a scavenger camp. Alright, first before we go to that scavenger camp, let us make more heal kits. The max amount. We want the max amount. Alright. Gonna let that do its thing. Yeah, we'll run another pack. Cool. Alright. Okay, so far I'm not seeing the sound bar, so we're not doing too bad. Oh yeah, that's definitely scavenger camp. Come on now. We should try using the gun. Not gonna lie though. Yeah, Mauler pistol. Alright, let's try and
They're here.
It's obvious you've had some training, off-worlder. But nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
yeah, totally don't oversell that at all whatsoever, dude. You know what I mean? Just lean into the morbid. Why don't you? Okay. Okay. Let's make that squiggly line. Let's make the squiggly squiggles. Squiggly squiggles. Squiggly squiggles. My nigga. My niggas got that squiggly squiggles. Cool. Awesome. Alright, open our skills menu.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Same on me, but same to me too, brother. I'm hazy on all the specifics. Alright, research kit. Basic construction kit. Alright. Construction tool. Just craft the one, shall we? Construct or interact with a sub-fief console. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. So this is a no building zone, you say? Okay. A sub-fief console is a control center, a base where you manage player permissions, storage, power distributions. Land claim is an area around the sub-fief console. The area defines where you can build. Change the elevation or rotation of the sub-fief console to follow the command on the right of the screen. Okay. Let's see what we got right now. This is a pretty interesting spot. I will take this spot right here.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Alright, so let's see, a generator. Not enough support. Okay. All right, let's see what I need to do here. Okay. Need to figure this out somehow. Okay. So right now, yeah, I probably picked the worst spot, low-key. So let us...
Ah, there's someone here. Found you.
All right, this is where we're gonna build our base. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so first... Alright, so now that we know what we're doing, and we're not clueless idiots, we're gonna build in the shade. I can't deal, man. I can't deal. Okay. And heat stroke is another thing we're gonna have to manage. It really could be much worse, though. It really could be. Alright, so now that we got this situation going on, okay. Put 2 generators in here just to be safe, you know what I mean? All right. Okay. Alright. Now the next trick is going to be to construct walls and construct a door. And in order to do that, we're going to have to farm some other scavenger camps, which luckily they're kind of like meticulously spread throughout this sort of map, if you will. Lovely. Dew limit reached. The dew is what keeps us alive and thriving. Okay. Get back in the shade. Let's get more granite. Look at that. Event log tracks. Information affecting your character like death, assets, or low shield. Cool, 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 yeah, cute. Alright. And then filling projections. A projection acts as a representation of what you want to build and is only visible while the construction tool is equipped. Any player in your team can see and fill projections. So that's essentially telling people like, hey, this is my wish list of shit to create. Okay. I'm with it. I'm with it. The game is slowly endearing me to it. So calming. Let's get some granite. Let's get some granite. Some more granite over here. And some plants as well. Okay, I will say, homeboy takes a good amount of fall damage. The hell was that? Shit, it wasn't me. That's all I know. Good efficiency. Stay all okay, okay. Alright, so we got another dungeon here. We got another dungeon coming up in here. Okay, okay, okay. And it seems to be somebody's respawn point too as well. Okay. Alright, so let's prep. Come on, man. Let's go. Okay. Could be worse. Could be so much worse. Take all of whatever that is. Let's see here. Anything we're salvaging on this bub? Trish got all my bub in it. Shit, bow, bow, ba da ba 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 dee. But dig it down, bow down, down. Dig it down, bow, bow, down, bow, down, down, down. Okay, that's all the things. That's all things. That's all the things. And we cut our way out. Boom. More fabric. Alright, there's our base. Look at that. In pure daylight. I love how I was like, oh yeah, it's totally not going to be in sunlight. Proceeds to still put base in said sunlight. Yeah, I gotta chill out with all that jumping though. Oh shit, I just realized I'm losing fucking... See, that's the thing with this sun scourge, bro. I do not notice that shit be happening until it's too late. I gotta really get better at that.
Found you.
Alright, let's see if I can get a parry off. Oh, I'm critically injured. Camera's good. A little too close for wear, but you know. I live on the wild side, don't I? Okay. And it seems these scavenger camps respawn pretty quickly too, so I'll be able to probably farm them a lot more consistently than I initially thought, which is totally fine. Okay, we're hydrated again. So the thing is, I just gotta construct these walls, man. Okay.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Love that. Okay.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, so I have no idea what this means, but it says I'm sheltered. I hope that means I actually am, because Lord have mercy. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna build a window like right there. Okay, so we're gonna demolish this guy, and we're gonna demolish this guy, and then we're gonna go back to build. Cool. Then we're gonna demolish this guy. Yeah, let's demolish this guy. We're just gonna move everything up one. No reason for there to not. Alright, somebody angered that boy. Alright, now that we got that going, we got a pretty solid base right here. Now we just kind of stack the walls, if you will. Alright. We're slowly getting there, y'all. We're slowly getting there. Now we just gotta construct a roof. Which, let's see if we can raid what seems to be a camp up there. Which is probably connected to this guy. Yep, it is. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Alright. That's everybody, low-key, no? Yeah, that's everybody. Alright. I already farmed them, or this area rather. Yeah, I just need to farm the area for granite. Yo, I didn't even peep. That's like the little Imperial ship. Okay, that was dumb. That was dumb. Let's see here. Wait, hold up. What do I need to make those? Just granite? So we just need granite. We can honestly just farm that from on top of this guy. Okay. Now let us try and scanning this boy. Alright, let's see. Can we get that? Okay, I got a Holtzman actualizer, whatever the hell that means. Nice, nice, okay. Let's see. Oh, right here. Okay, okay. Nice. Nope, that's not it. Okay, okay. Bro, we're taking this like piece by piece. I'm loving it. Let's go, baby. We done broke down an orthodonopter or whatever. Oh shit, we are dehydrated, brother. We are dehydrated, brother. Let's get some dew. Let's get some dew. What? See, it has these sickles on it, and it makes me think like I can farm them. I don't even... Whatever.
There's someone here. Target found.
Got him. Or got her, I guess. Yeah, I can get a hang of this farming situation. Pretty solid. It's like a... It's a mini game worth repeating, if that makes sense. Alright, come on, come on. Let's just construct like 4 more roofs. Dang, not enough material. Got it. So okay. Connection to server lost. Okay, don't know what that means. But that might just mean that's our queue. Queue, what does that mean? Natty, what are you talking about? What is it? Don't worry, young Padawan. We will be back. Hold on, where's our respawn? Hold on 1 second. We're just gonna quit game. Okay. It's a little odd that we lost connection to server, but I mean, you know, should be like that sometimes. It really do. Yes, sir. You know what that means when you hear the music. You know what that means. All right, so we kind of got a decent feel for Dune Awakening. Yeah, it seemed like our connection timed out from that session, it looks like, which, once again, totally fine. Overall, we enjoyed the session. Dune Awakening, it's kind of a calm game. Gives me cozy game vibes, but like, obviously it's Dune, so it's like, you're in a Duneverse. Kind of reminds me of whenever we played Power World, which, that Let's Play... If it hasn't become a Let's Play series, it's probably on my second channel, which in general is a good rule of thumb. If you don't see me putting on certain Let's Plays on the main channel, it's probably because it didn't make the cut, or I didn't feel like editing it past just leaving it raw, I guess. For all the raw VODs, y'all know exactly where to go. Also, too, yep. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Substack, and here on YouTube, and on Switch, of course, because some of y'all are watching this live on Switch, which I appreciate all of you who are. Which follow me on Switch. Let's get the goal up. Right now, we kind of been chilling at 50-55 followers. Let's try and break 70. Let's try and see what happens. I'm really going to try and get back into the rhythm of streaming consistently again. It's going to be hard. My thoughts right now is it's going to be from me just playing video games, just chill again, as opposed to big music stuff. Music stuff I'm going to try and get knocked out during the day just because, one, it's stuff I want to get done, it's for my career, it's for my goals, products, yada yada. But yeah, no, we're going to try and get back into streaming and really just get back into a rhythm of it. And I think my goal with it is going to be to try and make it fun again, because it got to become very worky and like, I got to do it just to do it. So, you know, I think that's just the big thing right now. Just me trying to just do the thing, be consistent, not care too much about trying to be fully produced, but at the same time too, like, we're really trying to be present. It's tricky. I don't really know how to explain it, but just know that we're trying. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all the things. And I love you. And I hope you know that. And I hope you live and move in tomorrow knowing that you're loved by somebody. Because if not by your mom, if not by your father, if not by your close friends, at the very least, by the bear. So, it has been good. It's your boy, ThaniaBear, a.k.a. Natty, a.k.a. that nigga. And it's been a lovely, lovely time. Grateful for y'all being with me. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.